Swanberg from Assabet Village Cultural District in Maynard.
Hi, my name is Jeff Swanberg. I'm from Maynard, Massachusetts. And so for our event was sort of a spin-off of the Cultural Council's award show that we did every year. But we put a couple of twists on it since we were designated a district. And so traditionally, we call up each of the Cultural Council grant winners, and they get a couple minutes to do a thing, and then we'll cycle through that way. And so to put a couple extra twists on this, we rented out a nice venue. We got a beverage donation. We applied for the town for a one-day liquor license. We got somebody trained so that they could serve beer. We got food donations. So we set up a nice event. And then what we did is we also recognized a couple of individual business leaders from the town, especially people who had opened up a business within the last year, and invited them to actually give the awards. So instead of me announcing each of them, I'd call up one of the new business owners and say, here's so-and-so. We want to welcome to town. They've been in business for 6 months. They're right down there on Main Street. So we give them some promotion. We welcome them in to connect with all of the artistic community in town. And then they get to give the next 4 awards, so they really feel a part of the community. And then what we also did was we looked for other people who deserve recognition besides just our award winners. And so we had one couple in town, and they did something called Maynard Rocks. And what they do is they paint on a rock on one side, just some illustrations. Some are very artistic, some are just colorful. And on the back it says Maynard Rocks Facebook. And if you go to the site, there are just tons of these pictures. The idea is you paint a rock and you hide it somewhere in town. Somebody else comes and finds it. They take a picture of it and they post it online and they re-hide it somewhere else. And kids love it, and it has this huge following in town, and it's really sort of become this cultural community there. And it really reaches out to demographics that, as a cultural district, we haven't always had the easiest time reaching out, kids and parents, and they're very busy. But here's this nice community, and they're doing this great work, and they're doing it at a low cost. And they're reaching out to another demographic. So we decided to recognize them for doing great work within the district and creating this community to give them an award. And not only that, we invited them there, but we called our state representative, and she was able to get an official citation from the House of Representatives. So now we have this extra community. They're posting it on their Facebook saying we're going to get this award, so come on out. We get more cross-promotion between that group of people and our traditional grantees. And then we also have the state representative to give it some pomp. And so while the state representative's coming up to give it, I'm of course able to announce to a room of, say 60 supporters in town that she just approved a, $6 million increase for the Cultural Council budget, so let's all give her a round of applause. So now she has 80 supporters applauding her specifically for increasing the arts budget, and now she gets to give this award to these people in town who have this broad following, and it's all very positive because they're just painting rocks and leaving them around town. And now since then, I can connect this person to all the business owners who we invited up earlier. If they want to do events, whenever we have a festival in town, I often get a request, hey, can you put me in contact with these Maynard Rocks people? We would love to do, we have a Harry Potter themed store, a Harry Potter Rocks event. We would love to do, Maynard Fest Rocks event. So now we increase just the level of engagement and collaboration at a very low cost because we're always looking to do things, under budget. And it was just a very nice and successful event. And so we had a couple other twists, but I'm getting the eye from Mary, so I'm going to step off the stage. So.